So we start in Montana and we end in Idaho. 1.5 miles, 1.6 miles in this tunnel. This trail is about 15, 16 miles and it's mostly downhill, but it is beautiful. The first tunnel was 1.5 miles, 1.6 miles. And after that, it's really, really beautiful. This used to be one of the old train tracks. And there's some train trestles and other really, really cool things to see. So the slope is pretty gradual. It's not a very steep climb or decline. But the ride is beautiful. I mean, just being out on a beautiful sunny day. Bikes could be a little bit better. I think I'm gonna be sore for about a week, but the trip is definitely worth it. Just got interrupted by a pack of chipmunks. Some people were feeding them, and I don't think you're supposed to, but they make for great pictures. I didn't feed them, I just took the pictures, but it makes some great shots, and it's really entertaining to watch these little guys. So there's a deer that just crossed the trail, so I'm trying to get a video with my camera as you're watching me on the GoPro. Someone said there's 3 more tunnels and we've been through 3 already, so I guess that's a total of 6 tunnels. Just past the halfway point. I'm sore. I'm gonna hurt for quite a few days, but it is definitely worth it. It's a beautiful ride. The train trestles are amazing. The views are just really, really cool. And to go and just to go relax for a couple hours. Your cell phone does not work here. You can't get disturbed. It's just you and nature, and it's beautiful. So I do highly recommend it. It's been years since I rode a bike, and I remember why now. Every time I move, this hurts. So one of the options you have at the end of this trail is to take a bus back to where your vehicle is. That way you don't have to ride back uphill to 16.5 miles or whatever this is. So that's a really cool option. You do have to bring the bikes back, I think by like 4:30. And I'll put the price of the rentals here somewhere. I'll just write it down, but it is a really cool experience. It's beautiful, and the fact that you don't have to ride back up is amazing. The trail is for anybody and everybody. I've seen from 2-year-olds to 80-year-olds, and it's just an awesome time to spend outdoors and on a bike trail. So we're back home, and that was an amazing experience. It was so much fun. It's really cool to get to just ride that bike, easy 15 miles. There's a couple of things I didn't mention during the video because I wasn't sure. Bambi had to stay home because there's no dogs or pets allowed. So that was the first thing I wanted to mention. My cost during the week for the bike rentals, the helmet, the light that comes with the bike, the pass to go on the trail, and then the return on the shuttle. That was $70, and that was midweek. Weekends are a little bit different, so I'm going to post the link to their website so you can get more information right here in the video description. And then also the bus brings you back just before the long tunnel, so then you still have to bike back to where you left your car. So it's about 1.5 miles, a little bit more. Bring a flashlight. It's highly recommended. The bike rentals here have a little flashlight, but they're not super bright, and we lost batteries on one. So luckily we had extra flashlights, so we were able to help each other and be able to see through these tunnels. There are 10 tunnels and 7 trestles on this ride. It's really cool. The tunnels are dark, and it's really cool experience. And then the trestles, you get amazing views, and some of them are really high, kind of freaky. Along the trail there's a lot of informative signs, because this trail has a lot of history. It started out in the late 1800s. I think it was 1898. Early 1900s, they built the train, and then in 1910, there was one of the biggest fires in the Northwest, and that erased pretty much everything. It was, I think it said 4 million acres. That's a giant fire, and they used the train to save people and to relocate people, going through flames on the train. And apparently this way they saved over 600 lives. But there's a lot of cool information and things to learn about the history of this area. One more thing I want to say, I was very impressed with this. This is the GoPro Hero 9. I don't know if you saw it on the video, but it was bouncing up and down, and I used this camera to talk as a vlogging camera. The Canon R5 I was trying to hand hold, and that one was very bouncy. And I'm impressed. It did a fantastic job. Even through the tunnels, it did amazing. I mean, the video quality is phenomenal. So if you guys are looking for a small little action camera that you can bring everywhere, I highly recommend this one, the GoPro Hero 9. I'll put a link in the description where easy to get it. And then also, I only hurt for about 2 days. New bikes, different seats, whatever, and I haven't been in a bike in a long time, so it did hurt for about 2 days. But this trail here is not about the bikes. I mean, yeah, the bikes were squeaky, the wheels were wobbly, the brakes didn't always work. They need a lot of work, but they're rentals. People abuse them. And this is not about the bikes. This is about coming out with friends, taking pictures, enjoying a beautiful day outdoors, and making memories that last a lifetime. it was awesome to just go out and spend a few hours outside. It typically takes 2 hours, but because we were taking pictures and enjoying and having a good old time, it took us 5 hours. But we had an incredible time. So thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.